Hey everyone, Darth Buckeye here. Today we're doing a review on the Mandalorian and the Child Brickheadz. Now these are new sets, they just came out, and I thought I'd pick some up from Walmart and review them for you guys. So let's hop right into it. Alright, so jumping into the Mando himself, let's first look at his instruction manual. So his instruction manual comes with the Mando with a orange circle around it and a black background. Looking through the booklet, it's your normal booklet. Look, he's got a brain, and the Mando comes in bag 2. I mean, it doesn't matter which bag you decide to do first because the instructions are separate. So, I mean, you can pick which one to do first. I actually did do the Mando first, so that was surprising. And if we take a look at his build, this is super detailed. Just looking across at his belt alone, has so many weapons and details. He's got a little, binoculars, got a belt buckle. He's got some lightsaber hilts to show weapons attached to his leg. Got a weapon. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but he's got it. His little arms. Got a nice printed piece here. This isn't a sticker. It's printed. Cape. Nice build. I almost said cape. And this is his little gun that he uses most of the time. Bigger than usual, and it's got just attached here by the lightsaber hilt. It's unfortunate that it didn't come in the same gray. This one's more shiny. The colors don't match up very well. That's one complaint that I have about this set. Is just the colors on this weapon just don't match up at all. Just looking at his cape here. Oh, I just covered up the camera. That's not good. Looking at the cape here, it's got a nice flow to it. It's got, unfortunately, this Mandalorian is still before he has his Beskar armor, just like all the minifigures and minifigures that we're about to get in the new Razor Crest. It's unfortunate that we don't have the Beskar armor. I don't know when that's going to come out, because it's not soon. Maybe next year in 2021 we'll get it. Maybe with Season 2 sets we'll get it. Because, I mean, that makes sense. I don't see him going back to this suit in the Mando Season 2. Let's look at his legs. You see more details, just different colors, and he's got knee pads. And going on to the helmet, you have these triangle pieces that are actually printed, and it shows the Mando's helmet, how it kind of curves in, which is really nice. I mean, the head is weird on these Brickheadz, but I mean, I guess that's the point. So, in looking around, I should probably tile that off. I mean, it comes like that, but it looks weird not being tiled off, Everything else on this helmet is, except for, a couple pieces. Looking through it, overall, a really nice build. It's really sturdy, except you try to take it off, and his legs stay. So, the stand's kind of annoying. You just can't get it off, but if you do, take off the legs, put the legs back on, and then he can stay off the stand. Even then, I prefer him on the stand, but it's such a pain in the butt if you just want to take it off, because the legs stick. So, after looking at the Mando himself and comparing him here with his little brother, I guess, there's a side-by-side. Definitely some difference. If you can see what I'm looking at, yeah, there's some difference. Let's, just without further ado, jump into bag number 1, and probably what many people are going to get this set for, the Child or Baby Yoda himself. And man, is this guy cute. He's got the twinkle in his eyes, you see. So, if you didn't know, Baby Yoda also comes out of his carriage, and one bad thing is every time you take him out, this thing tends to come off. You just gotta put it right back on. So let's start out with his carriage thing. Look at first. Looking at his, stand, it's basic, and it comes with some circular clear pieces. It's kind of weird that they went with the circular choice instead of the square choice, but whatever. I would have preferred they do square, but this is what they did. It comes with this really unique curved piece, and there's actually 2 of them. And one thing I don't like about this is how it doesn't go up the way. You see the studs right there, and you see the holes right there, and it's just kind of ugly. I mean, they did the best they could. And again, here with the circle's not going to fill in everything. It just looks kind of ugly. And here, this thing can be taken off too. Put that back on there. And here's the inside. The carriage itself is actually a really nice build. It resembles the carriage as you see in the show itself. Really good. Really well. And it's just an overall great build. Taking it off, this one doesn't have the same problem as the Mando. And just looking at the bottom, you can, like I said, you can display these without their stands. You can display them just with the figures. Like I said, you can display him any way you want. He fits nicely in his carriage too. But if you put him in here, he is leaning forward. Now, he does lean forward in the show, but sometimes he also sleeps, so that doesn't really work. But it's just a shame that he's kind of far forward, because you have all that space right in there. So, I mean, looks like a Baby Yoda. Or Baby Yoda. I keep trying to call him the child because I do not like the Baby Yoda name. He's not Baby Yoda. So looking at the child here is very accurate. Or as accurate as they could have gotten. As you look at the Baby Yoda that we're getting in tiny minifigure version, compared to this, it's not bad. I mean, set them side by side. Just a chance you might lose it though, unless you display it. But looking at it, you get his gray or brown uniform. I don't know why I said gray. And his head, normal. You got a little brain in there as well. You can display his ears, have him be a little bit sad. It kind of fits with the eyes. But I personally like them to have them up. So, there we go. Put him back in his carriage. Baby Yoda is reviewed. So like I said, I got this set for $20 at Walmart. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I need to get this and immediately review it. It's also a fun thing to put together. Like I said, built Mando himself first, unfortunately without Beskar armor, and then built the child himself last but not least. And it's a great building experience, and if you want to have like all the Mando sets before season 2, get them all gathered up or something, whatever you want to do. Here's little Mando himself. Get all the sets, get the Razor Crest, and that'll be 3 sets for the Mandalorian. And to be fair, this is a pretty good set, way worth the $20. You get the carriage, which is a spectacular build. I prefer the child's build over the Mandalorian's build, but you gotta do the helmet and stuff. But that's the one thing about the Mando, is his helmet. But like I said, I personally don't like it, but that's what they did. That's what they can do. It's very limited, trying to get like the circular helmet. But I just don't like it. But like I said, they did what they could do. But Baby Yoda here is definitely, over the Mandalorian. Maybe not in the real show, but definitely in terms of building and building experience, I gotta pick the child himself. Like I said, you can display them. Another problem with the Mando. I bet that happens with all figures, so I am new to the Brickheadz, so I immediately saw this and had to pick it up. This is my first Brickheadz build. Look at these 2 side by side without their stands. Get rid of those. Baby Yoda smaller than Mando, as he should be, and it's overall a nice build. Way worth the $20. And if you're looking to get all the Mandalorian sets, and might as well just pick up that Baby Yoda or the child. Then it's well worth the $20. So, all in all, it's a great build, great price. I'd give it a 8 out of 10. I was missing some pieces, and that was a little frustrating at first. Maybe it was just me missing them somewhere, or if other people were having that problem, but that made it a little frustrating. I had to take a little break. So just looking at these, there you go. Side by side, definitely worth the price. So if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed the review and you're going to get this set, drop a like. If you're feeling generous, drop a subscription and turn on those bells. It would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, you don't have to, but it would make my day. So, all in all, see you next time.